Are you familiar with the premise that you never truly know the value of something until it's gone? When my father died when I was 24, very unexpectedly, that was when I discovered how true that is. I thought we would have more time. I thought there were so many years of memories that I still would have to share with him. And then it was gone. And in that moment, I made the decision that I would spend my life valuing what's in my life while it's in my life. I am Verity Price, the 2021 World Champion of Public Speaking, and I'm so excited to be with you to explore the value of Toastmasters. But before we do that, I want to let you in on a little secret. Did you know that your success in life, only 25% of it is ever going to come from your IQ and your skills? Only 25% of your long-term success will come from your IQ and your skills. 75% of it comes from three things that you have right now that you can develop even more. And those three things are your optimism levels, your ability to see obstacles as opportunities, and your social connections. And the reason I am sharing that with you right now is those three things are what I have developed in my 10 years of being a member of Toastmasters and in my journey to becoming a distinguished Toastmaster and ultimately the world champion of public speaking. When I joined Toastmasters, I didn't have any idea what value it might add into my life. And a bit like my dad, I at times took it for granted that my meetings just happened once a month and I just needed to show up. And it was only about a year into my journey as a Toastmaster, as I started getting involved in the committee, I started helping with leadership opportunities at the club, I started seeing my fellow members growing and changing speech by speech, that I started truly to realize how valuable this organization was and that I wasn't going to waste 1 second of my membership. And in my journey in this incredible organization, what I have seen it do for others and for me is to build optimism levels, improve our ability to see obstacles as opportunities, and improve our social connections. So let's look at that. How does Toastmasters improve your optimism levels, you might be wondering? Well, if you've ever sat at a meeting, there is always something to laugh about. People do hysterical, humorous speeches, table topics have us absolutely in stitches, and then there's all the things that go wrong, and we can laugh and learn together. I have never come away from a Toastmasters meeting not feeling uplifted, inspired, and a lot more optimistic than I went in. So there's already one incredibly valuable thing about a Toastmasters meeting. How does Toastmasters build your ability to see obstacles as opportunities? Well, if you've ever struggled to find a speech, a topic, what you're going to say, and you've worked through that and you found the speech, you've maybe reached out to a mentor or a club member and said, I don't know what I'm going to do, please help me. And you've overcome that and you've stood up and you've given your speech, you have overcome that obstacle. Perhaps you entered Toastmasters as a very nervous speaker and you've had to find the courage to do your icebreaker and to trust that despite your fears, despite your limiting beliefs about yourself, your voice matters. And every time you've stood up and given a speech, you've overcome an obstacle. Or maybe as a club leader, you've had a drop in membership, or you've noticed that the quality of your meetings have gone down. You've had to get together with your committee, you've had to get creative and find a way around that problem. And what have you done? You've overcome an obstacle. So there is the second reason why Toastmasters adds so much value to our lives. It teaches us how to get around the things that are between us and the performance we want to have in the world and practice it in front of our club members and boost our optimism levels when we overcome those obstacles. Thirdly, how does it improve our social connections? You're sitting here right now, surrounded by like-minded people who are on a journey to improve themselves and to improve the world through their message, through the work that they do. For me, in my 10 years of being a Toastmaster, the thing that has added the most value is the friendships that I've made. The people that I've met who I have reached out to outside of my club and who've continued my life journey with me. I had so many Toastmasters at my wedding. I know that I can call on them any time of the day or night. And so when I've hit hard times in my life, my Toastmasters family is one of the families I reach out to. So this is what Toastmasters does for us. It boosts our optimism just because our meetings are so enjoyable. It teaches us how to turn our obstacles into opportunities, and it creates strong social connections. If you embrace the Toastmasters program for the journey that you want to go on, for the goals that you want to attain, I can guarantee you that your IQ and your skills are not what you need to be worrying about for your success in life. You just need to know that you're using Toastmasters and the value that it gives to boost your optimism, get those obstacles turned into opportunities, and keep gathering and creating powerful social connections. I will be forever grateful to this organization and how it has changed my life. Not just when I heard that I was the world champion of public speaking, but when I realized that without this organization, I wouldn't be the person I am. And I know that even though my dad's not here any longer, he looks down on me and he is proud that I have learned how to value something before it's gone. So I encourage you, see the value in Toastmasters, embrace the value in Toastmasters, and let that value make you valuable.